So my dude right here, y'all, he was wrongfully convicted to life in prison after he got robbed, right? He got robbed. He stood on business, defended himself, and was subsequently convicted to life in prison. This is a wild story. This kind of goes and try to tell you, and it should tell you how the long arm of the law is very long, and and it's not always fair. Justice isn't always justice. That's where we get the Tyrant Cops from. But without further ado, let's get right into this video, y'all.
They charged me with a first-degree murder, and they wasn't supposed to. The case went viral online. Fallen soldier slain by gang member. I look like a thug, he looks like a just citizen. I was assaulted and I was robbed, and I just defended myself. And they're like, oh, you defended yourself? Yeah? You did it, huh? I'm like, yeah, I defended myself. They're like, nah, you didn't defend yourself. They're trying to show that I'm an aggressive person. I just feel this in the moment because they're both bombarding me. I'm like, yo, you know what? I need a lawyer. They continue to interrogate me. They're telling me, yeah, so we just want to find out for the sake of the family. They need some closure. Please just tell us what happened. And I'm just sticking to my story. I'm like, yo, listen, I was robbed. When I got out of the car to get my girlfriend, I was attacked and I defended myself. They're getting upset. They're slamming the clipboard. They're like, oh man, I'm not trying to play this game with him. He keeps trying to say that story. I don't believe that. I don't believe that you was just defending yourself. These guys, they're not bad guys. And it's just like a whole, right away, I'm like, oh, this is a good guy, bad guy thing. They're like, why do you have a knife? They're like, you're a gangbanger, right? Are you trying to protect yourself from your enemies? Is that why you have a knife? And I'm just like, damn, this is crazy because this don't have nothing to do with my enemies. This is not that type of case. I'm like, yo, you just can't even prove that I know them. Prove that I know them for you could say something like how you're saying. They're like, it doesn't matter. So it continues on and it continues on up until I was in a police station for 48 hours. Finally, they bring me to court. When I go to court, it's like 8, 9 in the morning. I get arraigned. And that's the picture that everybody sees, that when you type my name, that's the first picture that appears. I get arraigned in court. I could hear cameras flashing. My heart is thumping. I'm like, yo, there's cameras in here. Why are they taking my picture? When the judges to the prosecutor, yes, Your Honor, we want to bring up Mr. Montalvo, such and such. He has a
he has a history.
He has a history of gang violence.
History. At this point, you're 18.
Yep, he has a juvenile of gang ties in the city, Your Honor, and we request no bail. And he's like, yeah, all right, boom, boom, boom. All right, I charge the defendant, boom, boom, boom. He don't say nothing next to me. My heart goes in my stomach because I'm like, wow.
Dog, just imagine you minding your business, going on about your life, and somebody try to assault you while you with your family. You handle your business, and you fighting for your life now. Bro, that's crazy, and it's super, super, duper, 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 duper unfair. And again, it just goes to prove you're not innocent till proven guilty. You guilty until you proven innocent.
Why he just say like that? Why he didn't say second degree the next to my heart goes in my stomach because I'm like, why he just say like that? Why he didn't say second degree? Why he didn't say involuntary manslaughter? He just said, and then they hold me off and they bring me back down to the court cell. So I'm in the court cell and I'm like, yo, is that normal? Am I supposed to be charged with? I go back to jail and they let me make a phone call. And my girlfriend at the time, she's crying. She's like, oh my gosh. I heard them say first degree on the news. I don't understand. Now I'm losing. I'm like, yo, what is going on? They wasn't respecting my Fourth Amendment right. They had no proof that I had any ties, any motive, or any premeditation to these people to do what I did, but was able to charge me with first degree, which I couldn't understand at the time, but I had never been in the adult system. And I had Billy Bob, the lawyer, who was just telling me, don't worry, kid, it's going to be all right. Give me this much, and I'll bring you up on this hearing. This is all he tells me when I see him. So I'm like, yo, he goes to see me at the jail, and I'm like, yo, I was calling for you. He's like, yeah, nah, I don't know. I couldn't make it. I'm like, yeah, I was calling for you, bro. He's like, when did you call for me? He doesn't even know. He's like, matter of fact, what day was it? I'm like, you don't know, but you just said you couldn't make it. Do you know if it was me? He's looking at his papers. He's like, nah, I don't have anything written down for that day. These are the 2 days that I was in there. You don't have anything written down for that day. I'm like, yeah, bro, I called for you a few times to the point where I just ended up going to court without never even talking to you. He's like, yeah, nah, I don't know. But he's like, listen, you're not in bad shape. But he's like, I don't want you to go to a bail hearing because a bail hearing is like a mini trial. And
well, that's a terrible lawyer. That's a terrible lawyer.
the odds are stacked against you. You look bad right now. I don't want you to go to that because they're going to go testify against you. He's like, you're going to waive your bail hearing. And then with time, we're just going to go to trial. And then we're going to see if they budge and give you a better offer. I'm like, I don't really want to go to trial because I know the end result, if trial goes left, is forever.
Yeah, you get penalized for going to trial.
So I tell him, like, yo, I just want to make it back home, if anything. I know what I did. I know I might have to sit, but as long as I could bounce back. Yeah, don't worry, kid. And don't worry, kid turned into I don't know what because my family don't got money. The little bit of money that I was putting together was from the girlfriend that I had at the time. She's working a little Burger King job, and she's bringing him checks that she's making for the whole week straight to his office. She's not keeping $1. And she's giving it to him just so I could have a lawyer. My fight or flight situation happened when I got back in my vehicle. Why? Because the initial incident should have resulted in conflict right there, where I get out and they poke their head out. But I get in my car and leave, and they follow. This is what makes my case fight or flight. I chose flight.
Right.
So the second instant is where I should be justified, but I'm not. I'm getting offered 60 with 40 because he's a Marine.
Right.
And it's a just cause. And when they show the news clip, because I got newspapers of Providence Journal in jail, they show a picture of the dude smiling with his khaki, with his army fatigue on, and they show me with my braids looking up like a menace.
Is this a white guy?
This is a white guy.
Oh, that's not good for you either.
You understand? I look like a thug. He looks like a just citizen who rode for this country, who put his life on the line. This is what the articles will say.
Yeah.
Fallen soldier slain by gang member. They was even calling me black. I'm not black.
See,
I know black. I'm Dominican. I'm Dominican.
And this is why I don't feel bad for him no more. I'm gonna be real. I don't feel bad for you because he could be in a country that looks at him, treats him like he black. He could come from an island that they literally share with Haitians. And he gonna say he's not black. That's a colonistic mindset. He has been indoctrinated by his colonizers to not even recognize who he is. Nigga, you black. You still it to them. He got a self-defense case, but being charged first-degree murder, and he's still talking about he ain't black. The uppityness of this Negro.
Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? So they're telling the story without even knowing the story, and it's hurting me. It's hurting me. And that's a bigger reason why I didn't want a jury judging me.
Yeah, but here's the thing that. But what they're saying is not true either. That's the worst is that he's He is a Marine.
He is a Marine.
You have been arrested multiple times, so it's not like it's true, but
It's
misleading.
narrative. They're making narrative.
Right? But I'm saying it's true, but it's misleading what they're saying. Like it's both. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it's not good for you.
Yeah, the articles was damaging.
Not good.
They said that he was slain trying to protect his friend.
Oh, okay. Come on, man.
They're making him just.
Yeah. What are they saying? What are the people in the vehicle? What's the chick saying? What's the other buddy saying? What are they saying?
So the other buddy is the one going to court. He goes to court with a tattoo of his friend on his face.
Oh God, he wants you gone. Just
know?
in general.
And he's in court and he's saying, yeah, this kid went crazy. He hit our car and we said we was gonna call the cops. So when we said we was gonna call the cops, he went nuts and he attacked us. My lawyer came back and told me that. She's like, you want to know what they said in that court, in that chambers? So she's like, this means that they're really scared of us. So she's like, I want to go. I want to go to trial. And I'm like, try to get the 10. She's like, she's not trying to budge with the 10. I'm like, try. Keep trying. So she continues to go and she comes back with her assistant. She had an assistant that would help her. I read it. The offer that was on the previous paper isn't there. It says 25, 13 years to serve, suspended, 11 years suspended. And then it says manslaughter. It don't say first degree no more. I look at her, she smiles. I'm like, yo, don't play like that. I'm losing it. I was about to cry. I was going crazy. I thought it was like, she's like, I told you. I'm like, yo. I'm like, how did you? She's like, I couldn't get the 10 because they try to say 15. So I made them meet me in the middle. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, all in all, they realized that with the evidence that we had as far as the chain that they found in the vehicle with time that you didn't even know. She was like, I had to put in motions to get all the evidence that your last lawyer wouldn't do. She was like, on top of the video, it just doesn't look good in a trial for somebody who looks like a lumberjack, has military training, and is multiple ones of them. On top of that, he went to hearings and admitted in open court that he robbed your chain. He said in open court he took my chain. He stood up on the stand, which showed arrogance. And on top of that, you're 18 at the time. You weigh 140 pounds. And you're with a little girl. You're with a 16-year-old girl who's really outweighed in the situation. You leave, they chase you. That means you took flight. If I go against them with this, they lose.
Yeah, they might lose the whole case.
Word.
So she's like,
damn, his lawyer is gangster. She just gave him the whole layout of how he could beat it, or how she feels she could beat it, or he could take the 13-year plea deal. So it's either you take 13 years, you plea, or you take it to trial and you trust your lawyer. And you know, you get free if she wins. But you do gotta understand this is your second lawyer, because your first lawyer, he wasn't doing his job. So you really don't got real high faith in these lawyers right about now. Or you could just take it to trial, risk she losing, and then you do the rest of your life in prison for a false crime that you didn't commit. It's a tough decision. I don't know. Me personally, especially knowing that if I did it in the right and I'm 100% in the right, I'm going to go with my chances. I'm trying to push for my freedom. Let's see what he do.
I want to go, but you have an option right here. What do you want to do? And I start thinking about my mom. I start thinking about people who've been really wishing and praying for me and telling me, yo, it's going to get better one day. Just trust God, believe in God, look for God. He'll be there for you. He'll help you. Then I start thinking about the journey that I took, a spiritual journey I took through the Bible, talking to God, really putting in my trust, my faith in him, telling him like, yo, I'll really do the deal. Genuinely, I'll really give it to you if I'm able to get some light. And I'm remembering these things in the moment. And I just think about, like, I close my eyes and I just see hands. And it's like, all right, in this hand is freedom. And in this hand is freedom. But the only difference is I throw it in the air and hope I catch it.
Right.
It's a gamble. This one, I have a felony that follows me for the rest of my life. But this one is a 50-50. And if I lose, what she's gonna tell me? I'm sorry.
Right.
I tried. No. My mom, my sister, they'll never forgive me. What? You have freedom? And you didn't take it cause what? Cause of felony? They'll never forgive me. I know they won't. I won't forgive myself. You know how that feels? Knowing you had it? So I told her, like, yo, I understand you think you could win, but I'm not willing to gamble, Miss Dawn. I'm sorry.
Dang. Well, he took the 13 years, which I can understand why, especially, you know, weighing his options. And he had women out there that needed him, you feel me? Like, you know, his mom and sister. I could respect that and understand that, but I would have went for my freedom. I don't know about y'all. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Till next time, you already know who. Oh yeah, if you made it this far in the video, man, I appreciate y'all. For real. Thank y'all. Y'all the real solid ones, man. Y'all the real day ones. And yeah, till next time, yo, I appreciate y'all. I'm out.